Suck my dick, nigga.
She did get this done. She did do this. I think she did this. I think she did that. I don't give a fuck what you think.
What the fuck do you mean? Why are you different now? Shut the fuck up.
I used to like your music, but you treat your fans like that. Dude, literally suck. You act like I have some responsibility to be like babying people.
Somebody was like, that interview with the black eye was weird. First of all, shut the fuck up.
I'm not your friend. I make music and you like it. And if you don't, cool, great. I don't give a I'm not.
Someone goes, oh my god, this isn't Doja no more or some shit. What the fuck did that bitch say? So tacky. I don't fuck with most of y'all. I really don't. But if you are interested in buying this speaker on JBL, that's originally illustrated by me. Decode the message at the bottom and visit the website.
I love my fans. I wouldn't have this painting in front of me if it wasn't for my fans. I wouldn't have food on my table. I wouldn't have my house if it wasn't for my fans.
My loose lady of the night, Doja.
Born and raised in Los Angeles, Dojacat began making and releasing music on SoundCloud. Her song So High caught the attention of Kimosabe and RCA Records. She released her debut EP, Purr, in 2014. In 2018, Doja released a song called Moo. It was seemingly like a troll song. She wasn't really serious about it, but it did end up catching a lot of traction.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow.
Oh, we're not here to talk about Doja's career. We're not. We're here to talk about her scandals and her most recent scandal. Now, Doja has had quite a few scandals as I was looking into what's going on now, and we're going to get into it. If I miss something, let me know. Brace yourselves. Get your snacks, get whatever you need, get your drink, get your smoke, whatever you need. When somebody gets famous and becomes popular, we tend to go through their old tweets and their old videos and things to see how they were in the past. And of course, there was things that came out about Doja, and this is what she had to say about the controversy. And I quote, I called a couple people when I was in high school in 2015. Does this mean I don't deserve support? I've said roughly like 15,000 times in my life. Does saying mean you hate gay people? Do I hate gay people? I don't think I hate gay people. Gay is okay.
Absolutely disgusting, by the way. I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
Now, we all know that Doja has kind of this edgy sense of humor, and sometimes she definitely goes way too far, because I feel like she still wants to be in that mindset of like 2015 where like, oh, I'm known, I'm making music, people know me, but I'm not famous. And I think she wants to try to go back into hiding, but girl, it's already too late. You done already fed into it. You done already fed into the fame. You're going to have to deal with it. So you being edgy like that in front of a group of wide set people, I feel like the gays probably didn't really care about this. They're like, oh, she's being funny, ha ha ha. But I feel like the people who were upset about it are going to be the majority of your fandom, and it just was not giving. Now, I don't know what Doja gives off to you, but to me, Doja has never really given off the type of girl who embraces their blackness. And we have a tweet here, I quote, thinking about being black can make any reasonable person depressed. Like, just think about it. Wouldn't being white make so much more sense? Life would have value.
I'm gonna let you slide on that coon comment. Next comment, you get blocked.
Comments like this is what creates a divide. We do not need this coming from a black woman. This does not make us look better. This makes people think, oh, people don't want to be black. Nobody wants to be black. Bitch, if you weren't black, you wouldn't be where you are now. I'm going to tell you that now. You would not be Doja Cat if you weren't black. All the niggas and nigs and nigs you be saying in your song, you wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to express yourself as freely as you do if you wasn't black. Now, we see this time and time and time again. The black man, the black woman, cooning for the white people, cooning for that acceptance that they'll never get.
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud. Huh?
6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2.
Keep on. Keep going.
7, 8, 9, 1, 2.
Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your bunny hops. They suck. Your bunny hops suck. You got 250 more to go.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players, Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
This ain't nothing new. History is going to repeat itself time and time again unless y'all get y'all shit together. Y'all can't be talking about some I hate being black in front of these people. Why the fuck you don't ever hear no other race talking about I hate being this race other than black people. Now, I get it. We go through stuff, but we've conquered. We're where we're at right now. And you're only setting us back by saying stupid ass, coon ass shit like this and doing the coon things that you do. So fast forward, after Doja Cat becomes Doja Cat, we find out that she's been in these chat rooms being a little nasty ass, horny, freaky coon fuck.
Shout out my baby.
Jason, do you use Simple?
No. Jason,
You
on
sure
a
you
factor
sure
of
you
1 to
ain't
10,
you sure you ain't pumping something?
could you just fuck? I think that explains it.
Speaking of desensitized gag reflexes, my loose lady of the night, Doja. So easy and loose.
Let's go to the inn.
That's how she's gonna
And
get
only two syllables.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Her shirt reminds me of a baby duck. Her shirt is like a.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, my lady Dallas. What does it remind you of?
It reminds me of like a little duckling with feathers.
She thinks she's a hot
It's
chick.
yellow and it's got feathers. It's like a little duckling.
A chick.
Would you feed a tube into my ass with a funnel at the end and pour all types of liquor down there?
Now, it would be fun, cool, calm, and collective if this was just a normal chat and you were just with your friends being goofy and shit. But apparently it came out that these are white supremacist chat, and they say a lot of racist and bigoted shit in these chats. And look at Doja's coon ass condoning it, and another coon in the comments that Doja's rebuttal, one of her rebuttals was like, I'm not the only black person. It's not just white men in here. Yeah, there was one other coon in there with you. 2 cooning ass motherfuckers. Yeah. I'm glad you know your kind. Now, if it seems I'm being harsh, Doja Cat doesn't give a fuck what I say. She doesn't give a fuck about what anybody says, apparently.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
We heard that in the beginning. Do y'all remember? So I'm gonna be as harsh as I can because she don't give a fuck. And neither do I. So let's get into it, Miss Doja.
Me, my friends.
Yes, Daddy.
You go in there. Now you have to pay $30 to get into the chat room, which is a new thing. But I used to go in there for free, and I learned, that there are racist people who come in and out of the chat. They're there. They happen and then they're banned. The idea that this chat room is a white supremacist chat room is, I don't understand it in any way. And not even full, I just don't understand how, what I do understand is that there is racism that happens across Tiny Chat. And there is racism that happens across Instagram. There's racism that happens across Twitter. This shit happens everywhere. It just happens more on Tiny Chat because it's not as monitored. So when you see racist shit on Tiny Chat, it's because people aren't paying attention. There are mods that are idle. This happens. And there was a time where I was a mod, and I was able to ban people for actions like that, or being harassing women. This happens a lot on Tiny Chat. But Tiny Chat is a place for everybody. It's a place for all walks of life. And sometimes it's hurtful to people. It's hurtful to my fans because of me. Because I spent time maybe not banning at the right... I've seen it, and I know that I've been targeted by it, and I know that it's controllable. But the narrative that it's a white supremacist chat is completely incorrect. It's absolutely 100% fucking incorrect.
Of course she came out with a statement. They always do. I want to address what's been happening on Twitter. I've used a public chat room to socialize since I was a child. Since you were a child, that makes it even worse, first of all. So I was using public chat rooms as a child. Anyways, I digress. I shouldn't have been on some of those chat room sites, period. But I personally have never been involved in any racist conversations. I'm sorry to everyone that I offended. I'm a black woman. Half of my family is black, from South Africa, and I'm very proud of where I come from. As for the old song that resurfaced, it was in no way tied to anything outside of my own response to people who often use that term to hurt me. I made an attempt to flip its meaning, but recognized that it was a bad decision to use the term in my music. I understand my influence and impact, and I'm taking this all very seriously. I love you all, and I'm sorry for upsetting or hurting any of you. That's not my character, and I'm determined to show that to everybody moving forward. Thank you. Didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. A phrase often used to mock individuals who claim an alleged criminal as an innocent or undeserving of an undesired outcome. Oftentimes, the alleged criminal is killed. This is often used in situations where an African American is killed by police. So, Doja Cat came out with a song titled Didn't Do Nothing in 2015, and these are the lyrics of said song that she's apologizing for in that statement. How much nothing can a didn't do? If a didn't do nothing. How much money could a didn't do make? If a didn't do did all the things that you wished to, how much could a didn't do make? How much money could a didn't do make? If a didn't do did all the things that you wished to, how much nothing can a didn't do? If a didn't do nothing, how much money could a didn't do make? If a didn't do did all the things that you wished to. But she goes on to say that she's apologized like 98 times, so it doesn't even matter, because she's gonna have to do it again anyways, or whatever the fuck. But, girl, you really be digging yourself in a deeper hole, and I know these motherfuckers are still gonna fuck with you just because you have pretty privilege, and nobody's not gonna stop fucking with you. Y'all remember when motherfucking Daniel Caesar's big-headed buck too fast was talking about well, you can cancel me because I'm cooning for this white girl. You can cancel me. And what did everybody fucking do? They canceled his ass. But Daniel Caesar doesn't have the privilege of being pretty, so I don't think that's going to happen for Doja Cat. But it comes out in the press that Doja Cat hates her fans. And no, it wasn't by some secretly recorded video by some op or some weird edit that somebody made. It was from the mouth, or might I say, the fingers of Doja Cat herself. Yes, let's get into these tweets. Planet Her and Hot Pink were cash grabs, and y'all fell for it. Now I can go disappear somewhere and touch grass with my loved ones on an island while y'all weep for mediocre pop. Now, girl, if you wanted to disappear in the ether somewhere, you could have just did that. You didn't have to bring us into it or bring your fans into it, because I'm not even gonna claim to be a kitten, bitch, since she hate that shit so much. I ain't a fucking kitten. But you didn't have to even bring the kittens into it. You could have just disappeared on your fucking own. Wasn't nobody checking for you, but you got these Twitter fingers so bad. You want to be on the internet so bad that you just make it worse for yourself. So these tweets are not going to be particularly in order, but they really don't need to be. Some of them I think are going to be in order and some of them are not. They're pretty much just loose statements that Doja says on her stuff. She goes through these, like, I'm not going to diagnose her, but she goes through these episodes where she has those Twitter fingers and she just starts saying shit. But most of these are kind of statements, so you'll get the gist. You know, what she said is what she said, and that's on that. Periods. Playing with people's ignorance and stupidity for my own happiness and personal gain. I also agree with everyone who said that the majority of my rap verses are mid and corny. I know they are. I wasn't trying to prove anything. I just enjoy making music. But I'm getting tired of hearing y'all say that. I can't, so I will. I feel like Doja Cat only picks out the terrible comments. She blames everyone for those few comments that she sees. And she could really just ignore it, and she would realize that people actually do fuck with her and her music. If she just wasn't so caught up in the bullshit, she would understand that. I don't know who pissed her off this time. A kitten said, everyone is mad because you are calling your fans dumb. And Doja Cat replies, are they not?
My life, my rules, my style, my attitude.
I want to hear you say, I do love you guys. As usual, you say to your fans.
I don't though, because I don't even know y'all.
And we don't know you, but we have supported you through thick and thin. Mind you, you'll be nothing without us. You'd be working at a grocery store making songs on fucking GarageBand, Miss High School Dropout.
Nobody forced you. I don't know why you're talking to me like you're my mother. Bitch, you sound like a crazy person.
Doja, darling, that's no way to talk to your kittens. You're supposed to be a good mother. So, Doja, nobody forced you to make music. Nobody forced you to not use that say-so money and go on a hiatus. Nobody is forcing you to do anything. You signed these contracts. You signed whatever the fuck you had to sign to get through this deal that you have to get through, or whatever the fuck that got you so mad. Nobody forced you to do this. Nobody forced you to become Doja Cat. Now, this is the tweet that pissed them all off. My fans don't name themselves shit. If you call yourself a kitten or a fucking kittens, that means you need to get off your phone and get a job and help your parents with the house. Doja Cat, I'm gonna need you to log out and go call the nearest hotline, please. I don't even know why y'all play with Doja Cat at this point anymore. Y'all just need to stop feeding into the bullshit and let the art be apart from the artist, because she's still playing in these damn quote-unquote white supremacist chat rooms. In later news, it comes out that Doja Cat is dating some old school Viner named Jay Cyrus.
And please pay attention, I'm giving a speech. Open the pamphlet and please understand it, it's under your seat.
Kids were, oh my God, oh my Gilly, I'm fired. That's it.
This is your man.
Now, this is what one Twitter user or X user, I don't know what the fuck Elon is doing. I'm still gonna call this shit Twitter. Now, this is what one Twitter user had to say in 2020 about Jay Cyrus. A lot of women came forward about years of sexual manipulation and other bad behavior from Jay Cyrus, and it's really a hard blow to the community. But of course, no one is more hurt than the victims and his close friends, who have all been in my thoughts all day. This tweet was in 2020, so he had been doing this diabolical shit years prior to 2020, and he had still continued to do this shit after 2020, and it had came out, and a fan confronted Doja about these allegations and what she thinks about her man being gross. This former kitten comes out to say, "Sorry, Doja Cat, for letting you know your man had abused and taken advantage of so many women. And let's not say how he was in mine and other minors at the time DMs, but thank you for listening. It's not like I was also a huge fan of yours." I really don't know what y'all expected of Doja Coon herself. Y'all expected so much. I really expected her to not go to bat for this white man when she pays $30 on Tiny Chat to sit in these chat rooms with white men all motherfucking day saying slurs. I feel like we're just gonna have to troll her harder than she trolls us, because saying say so and yada yada was a cash grab. You could have just let it be that, and you could have just went off the planet of the earth like you wanted to. You have enough money, I'm pretty sure you do. You shouldn't have signed the contract. You shouldn't have signed the deal, because I don't know why you hollering at us for it. We didn't make you do shit. But on behalf of me and the kittens, Doja, you done fucked up. And I just think that the kittens, because of course people are still going to support her. She does make bops. We can't even lie about that. Just start chanting and spamming her comments with kitten, and she'll just have no choice but to feed into it. She can't run from it. She cannot run from her fans, which is what she's clearly trying to do. She's trying to hide out and run. But it's like, girl, how you gonna put shit on the doorstep, set it on fire, and then run? Girl, you gonna have to pick up this shit. You gonna have to clean up all this shit and take it. Take your accountability for all the things that you do. Now, as far as Jay Cyrus, Doja Cat has nothing to do with his past. She is just fucking on some white man, as she does. The fact that it came to her attention and she's blocking people behind it, she's definitely minimizing the situation. But I feel like Doja Cat at this point does not want to be bothered. She's hidden out somewhere on some island or wherever the fuck she is with her mans, and that's all she wants to do. That's who she wants to be. So just let her be that. I really don't think the fans or the kittens or anybody really should feed into what she has going on. She's going through an episode, and we all know what she gonna do.
And that's what you're gonna settle for.
The next thing is race play.